Hi, what's up? My name is Janjira and I'm going to be taking you on a tour of my pet-friendly condo in Ekkamai, Bangkok. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what's in my condo, location, cost, and I'll tell you how I found myself a pet-friendly condo in Bangkok. Okay, so here we go. So this is a brief rundown of the living room slash kitchen area. You have a dining table here. Over here we have the sofa with the TV. And then over here we have my kitchen, which I'll talk to you about first. In Thailand, they don't usually have ovens. So I went and bought this oven for around 4,000 baht, which in dollars is 133 US dollars. And over here you have a two-top stove, sink. Luckily for us, this sink has hot water. Usually sinks in Thailand just run cold water. Over here you have a washing machine. Some condos have them, some don't. Most of them don't have dryers. Originally we had a washer dryer in here, but it broke, so to dry everything we just put it on the balcony outside. No worries if you're lazy and you can't be bothered doing your own washing, you can always go and find a laundrette. I'm pretty sure there's one a 5-minute walk from here and they can do your washing for you, which is around maybe 200 baht, which is $5 for a weekly wash. Depends how much washing you do. One thing worth mentioning is that the water is not drinkable in Thailand. You can either get yourself a reverse osmosis system on your tap, or you can just buy water bottles and fill them up at a water filling station. Usually they'll have them on the soi where you just go, put a couple of baht in and then boom, fill up your water. As with a lot of condos in Bangkok, they come fully furnished, which is awesome. So you don't need to worry about buying a dining table, a sofa, you don't need to worry about buying a TV, beds. Everything usually comes with the condo, which is good. Does anybody else have a dog that prefers sleeping on the floor instead of in the bed? She's so cute though. Look at that face. Eden. When you're looking for a place, if you see something that you don't like when looking around, you can always talk to your landlord and ask if you can kindly have it removed. Hopefully that's something that they can do. So a prime example of this is my now office. This used to have a bed in because this is bedroom number 2, but we asked the landlord if he could take out the bed so that we could turn it into an office, and yeah, he agreed to it and the bed's gone. This is a more newer model of air conditioning. The older models will probably cost an extra couple hundred baht a month to run, whereas the newer ones will obviously be cheaper and more efficient. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that if you're someone who is very frugal like me. Going here to the right, this is the main bedroom. We have an ensuite bathroom. This is just your standard bathroom with a sink, toilet, and a shower, mirror with some storage inside, and my favorite thing in the world, a bidet or a bum gun. And over here we have a nice big double bed with lots of natural lighting, air conditioning, and we have some plants because we like to take advantage of all that good light in the bedroom. Another thing I love about this room is that it's got a wardrobe here, another wardrobe here, which is my wardrobe that I use to put all of my stuff. And room number 2 is the office. So again, in here we have lots and lots and lots of storage space, which is something that I personally need because I need somewhere to put all of my rubbish and keep it out of the way. Again, lots of nice natural light, and the desk came with the condo, which is good. So all we needed to do was buy the office chair, and then boom, we had an office. To get onto the balcony, we have some cute little sliding doors that go out onto here. It's big but quite narrow, so it just goes from here and all the way over here. With it came some dining chairs and a dining table, so if we ever want to sit and have coffee on the balcony, we can just sit and take in the sunshine. So in relation to the pet friendliness of this condo, that just means that this building is pet friendly, but you can't take your pet to any of the common areas, which is like the pool or the gym or I think the lounge area. So basically it just means that you can have a pet in the building. It's worth noting that some places can be pet friendly, but depending on the owner of the unit will decide whether they will allow pets inside or not. In relation to the leisure and the pool kind of area, most condos in Thailand, they will have a pool and a gym area. Unfortunately, I can't show you the ones that are in my building at the minute because of COVID. The two condos that I have lived in, you know, the pool's been a decent size. So if you like swimming, I'm sure it's a good enough size for you to go up and down and do some laps. And the gyms, they just usually have basic gym equipment. So your treadmill, and then usually free weights up to 10 kilos. And some sort of bench or mat that you can work out on and kind of do like a basic workout. But for me personally, I don't really use the gym or the swimming pool anyways. I'll just go to the gym that's in the area because I prefer to use heavier weights and I just like the environment of a gym. So when talking about location, this condo is located in Ekkamai, which is definitely more of a trendy area in Bangkok, and it's quite central to places like Phrom Phong, Sok. I like this area because, you know, you just walk 15 minutes and there is the Gateway shopping mall, which has max value where you can do your grocery shopping. You know, it has We Fitness, which is the gym that I go to. In Gateway you can get food. There's technology, there's a little bit of shopping, so there's lots of things that are convenient for somebody who is lazy like me. The street that I live on is down Soi 65, so we're not actually on a main road, which is something that I didn't want this year. Last year we used to live on Ekkamai 12, which is very, very, very busy. And you know, if you're somebody that has a pet, you know, this isn't ideal because the street's busy. You know, sometimes there's motorbikes going down the street, it's noisy. Yeah, it's not ideal when you have a small little Pomeranian living with you. And if you don't live on a main road, you will probably need to use Grab. It's going to be a lot more difficult to find a taxi. If you live on a main road, you can just put your hand out, flag a taxi, and you know, it's nice and easy. Whereas here you have to use Grab. The price is definitely a lot more expensive. So instead of paying 80 baht to get to work in a normal taxi, it costs me at least 120 baht. Or you can just get a motorbike boy and get a ride somewhere. In the more quieter roads, there aren't as many bike boys. Whereas if you live near a main road, there's going to be lots and lots. Of course, you don't need to get a taxi or a bike to work. You can also get the BTS. Different areas have different BTS stops. So for me, on Soi 65, it's just a 14-minute walk to the BTS Ekkamai. I don't usually get the BTS to go to work. This is why I usually spend monies on taxis, because there's not a BTS in Ramkhamhaeng yet. But for you, maybe you're someone that needs to get the BTS. So again, this is something that you need to keep in mind when looking for a condo, because if you're using the BTS a lot, maybe you need a condo that is, you know, more on the busy road near the BTS station. You can just walk out of your condo and go and get on the BTS. Some condos actually have tuk-tuks that will drive you to the BTS station. So at my old condo, Tong Law, there used to be a tuk-tuk there, and on the hour it would drive you to the BTS stop. And here we also have a tuk-tuk, but it doesn't drive you to the BTS. It will just drive you onto the main road, and then you can walk a couple of minutes to get to Ekkamai or the Prompong BTS station. There's many very cute little things on this soi, which definitely gives it a lot of charm, and is something that I love about living in a more quieter area. And you know, if you want to venture out, you just walk up onto the main road. So in relation to bills are definitely a lot cheaper in Thailand than they are compared to the West for our electric. In the summertime, obviously it goes up because you're using your air conditioning more. So in summer we paid around 2,800 baht for electric, and now that we're not using the air conditioning as much, it's around 1,500 baht a month, which is still cheap. And for water, very cheap as well. You pay around 150 to 300 baht depending on how much water you use. I think you can pay maybe 700-800 baht a month for internet as well. So yeah, all in all, bills are pretty cheap. Okay, so now to get to how I found this wonderful condo. What I did was I went on the website hitflap.com. I just typed in the name of some of the pet-friendly condos that I knew, and then scrolled through to see, you know, which condos I like the look of, and then contact the agent. Usually there'll be an email address or a line ID. It's definitely quicker to add them online, and you can just chat with them straight away. This is the best way that, you know, Thai people like to communicate, is through line. It's quick, it's easy. When we lived in our other condo, we made the mistake of walking into an agency. Obviously there's not many pet-friendly condos in Bangkok, so they didn't have many units available that were cheap. The cheapest place we could find was 20,000 baht for 30 square meters, which is tiny. Maybe if you go on a viewing, you can speak to the agent and say, hey, are you representing any other buildings that are pet friendly? And then maybe they can give you the name of the building, and then they can show you a unit there, or you just go on HitFlat again and type in the name of that building, have a look through and see if there is something that you like. When looking for a condo in Bangkok, you need to think about what is important to you. You know, I'm somebody who likes to stay at home and chill. I like to do my work at home rather than going out to coffee shops. If you're somebody who doesn't like to cook, you like to go eat out, you spend more time out of the condo, then obviously, you know, you don't need a flat this size. You don't need to pay this much money on rent. You can definitely find condos for cheaper. I found that the pet-friendly condos are usually more expensive. If you don't have a pet, you're definitely spoiled for choice. There's many condos out there, many available units, a lot cheaper than 27,000 baht. I feel like if you have a pet, you're definitely going to be looking in the 20,000 range. That was just my experience looking through condos and having lived in a condo that was 30 square meters and 20,000 baht still. Yeah, just be mindful of what's important to you. Now, I mentioned location in this video because I believe that location is a big thing for everyone. Even if you don't like to go out a lot, location dictates, you know, being able to walk your dog, what kind of food you can get. Even if you order food from Grab, you know, they're not gonna have places that are super far away, or if they do, the delivery is gonna be really expensive. So if you live in a more trendy area like Ekkamai, there'll be more expensive food, but maybe you can get the style of food that you want, like Western food. If you live in an area like Ramkhamhaeng, obviously there's less of that on Grab and Food Panda, and it's a lot more Thai, local food. So yeah, just think about that as well. Remember, if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if there's anything else that you want to see, then feel free to leave it in the comments. And of course, subscribe as well, so that I know that people actually want to watch my content and you won't miss out on any of my future posts. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll be sure to see you in the next one.